Hi guys, today we're back as a homeowner. I'm getting an early start to the morning out here in the garage. I just organized the tool chest after using it for so many different vehicles over the last few weeks, and the Project Cummins, guys, is working out pretty good so far. There's a few more parts on the way here, but this morning, guys, the other focus of was to get the Jeep Rubicon all cleaned out. So I took everything out of it because we are going to be trading this in. The new vehicle has arrived at the dealership, and this is going to be sold. Although I did like it, and we did use it quite a lot. We don't really need a pickup truck as a second one, so we're getting something similar, but that is somewhat of an SUV. In the other big project that's happening, we have materials arriving, and we do have to pick up a rental later on today. Is we're going to be building a play set for the kids out back here, so it should be a fun day for us. And the pool is looking good here. I try to come out every few days to kind of clean it with a hand filter, and then the pool pumps are doing a good job here. But very soon, guys, we'll have to empty this, take this down, because I don't think this can really stay full of water throughout the winter months here. But hey, why don't we hop in the Jeep and let's go trade it in. If you guys want to see more with the homeowner series, please hit the like button. It's much appreciated. One of the biggest features about this Jeep was taking the doors off. We did that so much. The family really did like it. But like I mentioned, guys, the family really doesn't need a pickup truck. So I decided what better than to buy a Ford Bronco. And I've been looking at buying a Raptor. So we are buying a Bronco Raptor with the V8, which is super exciting. I can't wait to rip that thing around town. It's going to be a great family vehicle. And it's a Bronco Raptor, so it's sweet. As a homeowner, guys, there's always things happening, and we had some heavy winds over the last week or so. We had a few shingles fly off the roof. I had to get out the ladder, go up there and fix it. I do believe we had a leaking kitchen faucet, and there's a few miscellaneous things. There's always something. You either have a project that you want to get done, or something just ends up breaking. But I'm pretty good at keeping everything fixed and updated. So we'll kind of keep on up with everything as things break. It's a lot easier than to wait for a while and have to fix everything at once. We're here at the dealership, and there it is, guys, a brand new Bronco. Sweet. And I really do like it in that color. I believe it is ruby red. Wow, that thing looks awesome. I already did the paperwork, so we should be all set there. But like I mentioned, guys, this is a Bronco Raptor, which is sweet. We have the footsteps on the side here. Really helps you get in and out, which is definitely a big factor here. But the big thing, guys, look at this. We could take all the roof and panels off, and this thing is sweet. Fully loaded. This thing was pretty expensive, but I think it's going to be well worth it for the family. Wow, this thing is awesome. As I was leaving the dealership, they gave me two hats here. I got a Ford hat, and then I got a Bronco hat, which is pretty sweet here. I've been a big fan of the Broncos, and when they brought this new generation of Broncos, I always wanted one. So it's cool we get one here in Farm Sim, and it being the Raptor makes it even cooler, which is sweet here. Now, one thing I am thinking, guys, since we have the garage, we could leave the doors off and leave the roof off for quite some time. But it's awesome. We could take just the roof off, just the doors off, and we could all put them back on within maybe an hour or so. So it's great to have that flexibility, and I think the family's really going to like this. And the other cool thing is it does match my F-150, which is the Diesel 3.0. And although I want a Raptor R for myself, I really want to keep that F-150 Diesel. Those are pretty rare nowadays. I just got a text. The landscape supply is on its way with a delivery of wood chips for us for the playset. So let's wait for them to arrive, and then we'll head on over to Home Depot to pick up the machine we need to complete the project of building the playset. Alright, I got 5 yards of wood chips. That should be all we need. But why don't we use the Ram 2500? We are going to be renting a Kubota compact tractor. I was looking at renting a skid steer, maybe a small skid steer, but with our nice grass, I think the tractor is probably best for us. That way we aren't really tearing it up, and the tractor will do the job. I think it will be a lighter footprint on the lawn. Now, Home Depot does have trailers, so we just need a truck that can tow it. And we're driving the project truck. Over the last month or so since we've bought this truck, I have been driving it quite a lot here. We put quite a bit of money into parts and repairing things on it, and this thing is sweet. There's a few other things I want to do, including a toolbox. I think I want to color match the bumpers, and I think that is probably it other than that. And we shall see if there's any other upgrades we'll do later on. When you own a house, it feels like you're at Home Depot or a hardware store once or twice a month, and there's just always something that you need to do with it here. But I hope everyone's been having a pretty good day so far. My day's been great. It's a little busy here, but I always enjoy just hopping on Farm Sim here. And look at that, they have it out front for us. I did reserve it, especially on Fridays and the weekends. These rentals are always booked up, so it's a lot easier for us to just rent it and reserve it. All the paperwork done online instead of having to do it here at the store. But here it is, guys. We are renting, looks like the Kubota L390 is what we are renting. We got the box on the back, which is sweet. That will be really helpful. Yeah, we should be all set here. We'll just put a few extra tie-down straps on it. To rent this from Home Depot for the day was about $350 with taxes and fees here, so that's pretty good. And I will say, if we were to buy one of these, although I want one, I'm not sure we have too many uses for it. So for us to rent it the few times each summer we need it, I think it's the way to go. Other than that, if one of our buddies owned it, we could probably borrow it. He'll probably lend it to us here, but I'm not sure too many of my friends have big tractors like this. And so it's just a lot easier just to rent it. With this being a rental, we do have to watch our time because we have to drop this off by closing, which is 8 p.m. Yeah, so we have pretty much a full day here. It's actually only about 11, so yeah, plenty of time for us, which is sweet. And I think this should only actually take a few hours, because once we get up and running with the tractor, this tractor is going to make quick work of it here, but we'll just leave it in the road. No need to kind of back it in, especially since we'll be heading out later on in the day. But it's always fun to run a tractor like this. So like I mentioned earlier, guys, this is going to be a play set for the kids. I think they're really going to enjoy it. This is actually a pretty cool one. It's a swing set, but it is kind of also a tractor slide set. So I will show you guys it once it is all in place here. But let's see if we can kind of get this. Let's see if we could use a blade with the teeth. That might be a little bit easier at first. We're going to be using the blade with the teeth to kind of rip up all this grass, which should be working pretty well for us. We'll make a few passes here with this. We have about, I believe it's 15 by 20 is what we are going for in measurements for this scale and size of this. Trying to use a loader now to touch it up, make it a little bit more smoother, but having that box blade with those extra teeth on it really did help out. Having the 3-point attachment is the way to go here. So we made the right choice using this tractor, and that is awesome. So once we are done with this, we do want to get the play set in place before we start putting the wood chips in. So let's start getting those assembled, and I'll catch you guys back when we're ready to get started off with the chips. This, guys, is one of the coolest play sets I've seen in quite some time. So we got the swing sets, and then look at this here. So you could climb up into this old kind of wagon. We got a slide on it, and we got a tractor that the kids can go up on. So I think they're really going to enjoy this. This thing is awesome here, so I decided to spend a little bit more money than just get a regular kind of swing set there. So that's really neat. And then all we have to do is the wood chips here. So the Kubota, like I mentioned, should do a decent job and should make pretty quick work here of it. Just going to go right over the small walkway and try to navigate all these little areas for this tractor. But hey, we'll just keep on going here. Oh yeah, this is going to work out great. Well guys, there we have it. The playset's all done. A little bit of touch-up work. I have a little pile here that I need to put just in front of the slide here. But hope you guys enjoyed today's homeowner series video. It was a lot of fun. We got a lot done, and that new Bronco Raptor's pretty sweet. Until next time guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned and subscribe for more.